Hi, I'm going to record the event that we had. I have to record the recording. Kind of complicated, but I'm going to share the screen and then I'll hit start on the recording.
Workshop tonight. Okay. All right, well, we just want to welcome everyone to our gut health workshop tonight. We are part of the Glam Guts Grace wellness team. My name is Leah Zimmerman, and I am part of that team and have been using Plexus products for a little over a year now. And one of the things that we're going to talk about tonight, in addition to having a few of us share our stories, is gut health. And I think a lot of us, when we think about gut health, we think about like our GI system or going to the bathroom. And it's so much more than that. It is your microbiome of your gut, the bacteria that is in your gut. And because there's bacteria on top of our skin, inside us, it's everywhere. And so when you really kind of look into more about gut health, you realize that it does cause a lot of issues within our body. You may know, you may not know, but something I had learned too when I first started learning about gut health was that 70% of our immune system, I think that's right, 70% of our immune system goes through our gut. And so, you know, if your gut is full of bad bacteria, you know, what are the chances that you're going to keep staying healthy without getting sick, right? Along with your serotonin. So your serotonin is what is the neurotransmitters for your moods and things, and that also goes through your gut. Almost, you know, I think it's close to 90% goes through your gut. And so, you know, having being irritable or having mood issues, which I think we all do, is something that is affected because of your gut. And, you know, who knew that I didn't, I guess, really, that your gut really affects your brain and then how you feel. And so we hope that you can learn something new tonight, and at least it makes you question maybe some more things about your health. And if you have issues like headaches, sinus infections, acne, fungus on your toes, chronic colds, lots and lots of things, do find that they are a cause of gut health issues. So I'm going to pass it along to Kelly, and she is going to share her awesome story with all of you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Kelly Carlston. I'm from Devil's Lake, North Dakota, and I'm a Plexus ambassador. I started Plexus over 2 years ago now, and I was that typical skeptic. So if you're skeptical about these products, no worries. I was there with you. I watched my friend Marla Stegman, who will speak later, for 3 years, you guys. Please don't wait that long. And finally, something caught my eye. And I decided to reach out to Marla and ask her a little bit more about these products. And the biggest thing for me, I had many issues going on, and that things that I dealt with for probably 30 plus years. So for me, I just wanted to be regular. If I could be regular and go to the bathroom every day, even if it was every other day, I would celebrate. And so that's kind of where we started. Little did I know that my gut health had been compromised at a very, very early age. And I had had these troubles for a long time. And Marla said, I've got something for you. And she got me started on the Triplex. And another product that I'm going to share a little bit more with you about, the Ease. And the Ease is one of my very favorite products. The Ease eases discomfort due to exertion and muscle fatigue. It provides inside-out relief when combined with the Ease cream, which is fabulous. It provides a highly concentrated extract of the New Zealand green-lipped mussel. And if you Google that, you will find many benefits of that. And it's gluten-free. It helped soothe and take away a lot of my inflammation that I was dealing with. I had a lot of joint and discomfort in my joint. And anyway, that really provided me a lot of comfort. With Plexus, what I noticed when I got started on the products, a lot of things were very subtle. And I didn't realize what was happening in my body until Marla would ask me certain questions. And then it was like, oh yeah, you know, I used to take 2-hour naps every single day. Every day. I'd wake up in the morning planning my day around my naps. Can any of you relate to that? And Marla asked me, you know, how's your energy? And I'm like, I washed the floor today. I started on the windows. I stripped the beds. You know, I mean, it was wild. It was crazy. But I didn't realize that I was receiving that benefit until it was pointed out to me. And that so much happens with Plexus. And as my journey went on, many things changed. My migraines went away. And a lot of these things, you guys, are related directly to our gut health. And I also had some nerve issues. And if you've ever gone to the dentist, if you've ever dealt with getting a crown or, you know, the dreaded root canal, all that kind of fun stuff, I started using the nerve products to see if they would help when I dealt with those type of problems. And they have been fabulous. My mother is 91 years old, God bless her. And she has dealt with trigeminal neuralgia for, oh gosh, I would say 6-7 years. And we started her on the nerve a while back because she's had 3 surgeries. And anyway, she has not complained about her trigeminal nerve issues in her face for months. So I'm so thankful for that. It helps reduce nerve discomfort. There's key ingredients in it that I won't go over right now, but it's a fabulous product. And it's probably one of our least popular products because I think we don't talk about it enough. As my journey went along, my husband got quite sick. And little did I know that Plexus would be such a blessing in my life and give me the energy and the feel good that I needed, the energy that I needed, the uplifting happiness that one feels when they get on the Plexus products, and the positive outlook that I needed. My health issues had mostly gotten under control. And I went from 7 prescription meds down to just 1. And that is huge because those prescription meds sometimes have some harsh side effects, and I didn't have to deal with those side effects anymore. So I got back to feeling like my best self, just in time to take care of my husband and help him through his journey of health. And, you know, these products have been, like I said, such a blessing to me. But even more, just by sharing with a few friends and family, and starting to build kind of an accidental business, something I wasn't looking for, that has become now another true blessing for me. Just over 6 months ago, I lost my husband to his valve with his health issues. And because of Plexus, not only do I feel good, but because of the products, was able to handle the stresses and just the anxiety and the depression and everything that goes along with that so much better. Now I'm blessed with good friends and family, but I know that without those products, I would not be where I'm at today. And now, because I started a business 2 years ago, not knowing what the future would be, our plan B has now turned into my plan A. So I'm very, very grateful for the products and for the business opportunity. So now I can work from home and not worry about having to look for an outside job, because I've been a stay-at-home mom my whole marriage just about. And so that is my story. I feel very blessed, and I would be honored to share any more information about my story or about the products. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about is our Vital Biome. And our Vital Biome is tremendous. It is something that I went on, I would suppose about 8 months ago, and it really changed my mood. It helped with that stress and that anxiety that I was dealing with. It stabilizes your hormones and it promotes relaxation. And believe me when I say that is something that I really, really needed. It supports a healthy immune system. It relieves the bloating and bowel discomfort that one might have. It's got 8 clinically demonstrated probiotic strains in it. And one of the things that's in it, if you are kind of a nerd, Lactobacillus, Bifidobacterium, and Akkermansia are 3 specific things that are in that. So Google those and you will know that you are using a fantastic product. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night, and I will turn it back over to Leah.
Thanks, Kelly. That's such a inspirational story, and I'm so glad that you have found your health and have gone through all of your journey with the gut health and learning and growing and getting healthy and being able to manage life even better. So next we're going to hear from Karen. So she's going to share her story with us.
Well, thank you, Leah. My name is Karen Lillebo, and I'm originally from North Dakota. Grew up little town north of Fargo, Hillsboro. Born and raised there. Lived in West Fargo, North Dakota for many years. All of my kids were raised there. Job took me to Billings, Montana, which I absolutely loved. And now, as of February of 2019, I am in Chandler, Arizona. And believe me, you guys, I do not miss the cold. I don't. So my health story with Plexus started, it will be 4 years here in November. I was terribly overweight. I felt I was terribly overweight. Self-esteem really wasn't there. I mean, it was, but it was, I needed to do something. Well, when I was living in Billings, then I was diagnosed as type 2 diabetic. Well, that just about blew me away, because my ex-husband, he was type 2, and I saw what he dealt with, and I'm going, oh my God, if I have to be on insulin shots, I don't know what I'm going to do. So anyway, I moved back to Fargo in 2012, and thank goodness for my wonderful sister-in-law, Melissa, who kept talking to me and did not give up. Then my sister Connie started talking to me about it, and neither one of them gave up. So I started about 4 years ago with the triplex, and my goal is to get some of this weight off. I am proud to say, through exercise, I'm not a big exercise buff, you guys. I don't know what it is, but Connie inspires me every day. From 2012 until today, I was at my top weight, and I'll tell you what it is, 210 pounds. I am now down to 170. it's learning what type of foods are the good foods to eat, but these supplements are amazing. The Triplex, I can't say enough. I think one of my favorite products is Omega X, because I can sleep at night now. I can go to bed, and I don't wake up like I used to. I would wake up 2-3 times a night, and I wasn't rested. I felt, I take the X Factor Plus. I love that. I know that it for my eyes, just that multivitamin, I absolutely love it. So just through perseverance, I have the chocolate and vanilla lean, and let me tell you, I don't miss breakfast anymore. And it's very important, and that protein in there is amazing. And I love it. So I have just kept on my journey. This week, I took the next step and joined the intermittent fasting. Now, I want you to know, before, my blood sugars were starting to come down, and I was doing much better. But my goal is to get off more of those meds. I did get off my depression medicine, and I am so proud. I love Biome. I can't say enough about it. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's natural, and that's the thing I like. This week alone with the intermittent fasting, and I've been on the 14 and 10 because I'm easing into it. I am proud to say that every time, 2 times a day when I take my sugars, they have been below 130. They're right smack dab around the middle of 120 something. And I see my doctor 2 weeks from Monday, and I pray every day that I'm going to get taken off a diabetic medicine. And that is my goal. I do feel better. I won't ever go off. I am a single family household, so I had to do some adjustments with my income, because I kept saying to myself, I can't afford this. I can't afford this. What am I going to do? And that's where each of us has to take a look at what's important in your life. And for me, it was looking at my 5 kids. I'm going to start crying, and I apologize if I do. My 5 kids and my 6 grandkids, knowing I wanted to enjoy their life and see them grow up. And I've been able to do that. I'm still doing that. We'll get through this whole pandemic, and it'll even be better. But I know I'm doing everything I can. I also gave up manicures and pedicures. But the awesome thing is the collagen has done a wonderful job with my nails. So who in the heck needs a manicure anymore? So anyway, that's my journey. I can't say enough about the products and the support. Marla's been awesome. I just met her last year. And Kelly, I think a month or so ago when we did one of these, and the support is unbelievable. So take the leap of faith, ask lots of questions. These individuals who are leading this are unbelievable. And Leah, I'll turn it back over to you.
Okay, wow, that's really awesome. That's I've heard, I think, part of your story before, but I'm really excited for you about just the meds that you have gotten to slowly get rid of and how great you feel. It's just really fun to hear people's stories. So thank you for sharing. Next, we are going to hear from Megan. So glad that you could join us. I know you're so busy.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having me, guys. Thanks, everyone, for taking the time out of your evening to hear about our amazing testimonies and just more about gut health and our products. So a little bit about my story. I'm going to start with before Plexus and then how I am now. So before Plexus, my lifestyle was, I'm Megan Anderson, Megan Klein. I'm in Colorado, Colorado, the state. I have my mom brain. So, but yeah, so previous before Plexus, looking at the old Megan, sometimes I just want to shake you. I was drinking 2 to 3 Bang energy drinks a day. I lived off of Diet Coke, iced coffee. There was no chance you'd see me ever drink any type of water. My body just didn't crave it. If you're not drinking water, your body doesn't know that you're dehydrated, so you just don't want it. And that is the cycle that I was in. And I'd have all these crashes. Some other things I dealt with was I had severe anxiety. I had depression, headaches every single day. I would have no energy. I was a daily napper. If you knew me now, you'd be like, what, you take naps? Or I used to take naps. I naps all the time. I've been to so many different doctors and they tried so many different medications with me. They had no idea, what was going on, what was causing these headaches. And, if you have anxiety and depression, they give you all these different things to try. And the thing is, you feel like this walking zombie. You don't feel like your actual self, which is why I love our products, because they're all plant-based and they're all about healing from inside and, healing from the outside within. And I didn't understand that all these different antibiotics that I was taking or prescription medicine, they caused so much inflammation in your gut. So just starting off with mental illness, that is one thing that I really suffered with. And if you didn't know this, I'm not sure if this was shared already on the call, but 90% of your serotonin is living inside your gut. Your gut and your brain, there's always this two-way communication that you've got going on. So when you have those butterflies or you have that feeling, it's your brain signaling your gut, telling you there's something going on. I had so much bad anxiety that I would have panic attacks, fast breathing. I couldn't control my mind, my emotions. My mind was constantly racing. There was just a railroad track of everything going on that I couldn't just sit and breathe and be present in the moment. That led to so much brain fog. That meant I felt, depressed. All of these things kept circling. I wasn't sleeping at night because my mind was going over and over again. And I'd maybe get 2 or 3 hours of sleep and just feel tired. With anxiety, I had depression. So just that feeling of no self-worth. I wouldn't want to leave my couch. I would binge eat. So, not eating throughout the day and then just scarfing down all this food and then feeling crappy about it. And if you eat crappy food, you drink crappy stuff, you're going to feel crappy. You're going to feel cruddy. Taco John's, I was their #1 customer. So that is just not a healthy lifestyle. And when you feel that way, everyone around you can just feel it. I had a lot of social anxiety, so I would be overthinking, what do I say in a group setting if I'm hanging out with friends? Am I saying the wrong thing? And that is just an over-ending cycle that is just not good for your mental health. Headaches. That is something I had ever since a child, and we didn't know what it was. Was it my eyesight? We could never figure it out. And from being on these products, guys, I don't get headaches anymore. Mind blowing. I don't have to sit in a dark room. I don't have to take all of this ibuprofen. I was popping ibuprofen like it was Tic Tacs. That was my life. And it's so bad for your immune system. It's so bad for just all that inflammation. And then also, sleep, just sleepless nights and always wanting to take a nap. So fast forward to now, I'm 34 weeks pregnant right now, you guys. So 34 weeks pregnant, I'll show you a little bump. But I am feeling the best that I've ever felt. And I don't say that with a grain of salt, the best. I have the most energy that I've ever felt. I don't get headaches. I don't have a lot of that puffiness that a lot of people go through. I don't have the back aches. I'm not taking naps all the time. It is a 360 from all those scary pregnancy stories that you normally hear about. And the products with pregnancy, obviously getting them approved by your OBGYN, but it's amazing that I can continuously take these products throughout pregnancy. A couple of my favorite things are the Bio Cleanse. So this is part of the triplex. The Bio Cleanse. The Bio Cleanse is going to be great if you do have, suffer from headaches. It has magnesium in there, so it's really great for your muscle tension. Also, I used to have some IBS problems where I'd be running to the bathroom a lot after everything I ate. The Bio Cleanse is really great about just getting your digestive tract in order. So if you're one that's going to the bathroom a lot, if you're one that's constipated, it's going to really help ease your bowel and really just help with your bowel movements. And then the ProBio 5, that is going to be helping out if you get infections, if you get like yeast infections. I know Marla's had mono, I've had mono. It is something that you deal with, and every time you get sick, you feel like you have these mono symptoms. Ever since starting Plexus, I haven't been sick. Hallelujah. Thank goodness ProBio 5. Also the Slim, that comes in the triplex. That is going to help out with your inflammation. That is going to help out with insulin levels. That helped my headaches a lot too. And then probably my favorite thing to mix with my Slim is my Active. I never miss a day of Active. That is 100 milligrams of natural caffeine with yerba mate and then green tea. It makes you just feel amazing. Like, I want to scream to everyone after I'm done taking it, like, oh my gosh, you have to try this. Because I used to be a huge energy drinker, and from going to drinking so much energy to that's all I drink every day, being pregnant, and I feel so energized, that tells you something. My muscle recovery, it helps out with endurance, with your focus. There's so many great things for that. So that's like my favorite products that I'm currently always taking. But it's just amazing to see how much you can heal from the inside out just from taking these products every single day. Consistency is key. And it's just great to know that we can feel good again. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, there can be answers to that, and we'd love to help you with your journey. So thanks for letting me share.
Oh, that's awesome. And congratulations again. Your due date is coming up soon. so right. Yeah. So excited for your journey that you've been on and how it's been so helpful for you too. So, and last but surely not least, Marla is going to share with us too.
Hello, hello. Thank you, ladies, for sharing. And Megan, you forgot to mention that you teach like Orange Theory fitness classes too, being 8 months pregnant. And she has all this energy, so she's a go-getter. And I guess I've only known the energetic, healthy Megan. And so it's fun to hear the stories, though, from everybody, and same with Karen. I didn't know Karen before, but just seeing how full of life she is and just helping Kelly on her journey, it gets emotional almost. So thank you for joining us on this gut health workshop. We really, wanted to just get the message to you about, what Plexus can do that other products haven't done. I've tried other things because I was 53 when I started Plexus, and I was kind of rolling my eyes and all those things. I really didn't know much about gut health. Wasn't on a probiotic, those kind of things that we have. So what I've learned has just been awesome. I love it. So if I describe my old Marla, I am old, but if I go with the young Marla, is that what I say? When I was in probably 10 years old, I remember getting headaches a lot. Got mono in high school, which is a long time ago for me. But after that, it was a lot of sinus infections, sugar cravings. I was always active and involved in things, but I was never feeling like I had energy all the time, like sleeping in, I could do all the time. And as I got a little bit, older, after children, things, I always drank Diet Coke. That was my thing too. I did the Weight Watcher thing. Never did hit my lifetime goal, but I always, I tried to eat healthy and did all the things, but sinus infections started happening, burning on my skin all over, the headaches turned into migraines. So Max Salt was something I took quite a bit. And iron deficiency was another thing that ended up happening. So they labeled some things on me. Oh, and tummy issues too. I either had to run to the bathroom or couldn't go. There was a lot of the inconsistencies that, you know, my body was screaming at me, you know, inflammation, gut health, and blood sugar stability, which no one ever said that to me. So watching someone I went to college with share on social media, I watched about 5 months, and then I decided to give it a try because I really just wanted to lose like 8 to 10 pounds because I didn't think it would help with all the other things. And 5 months in, or about 3 months in, I realized, oh my gosh, I haven't taken a nap. Well, I noticed right away that my sugar cravings went away. I'm a retired school teacher, so the teacher's lounge, I was always grazing and I always had candy in my drawer, and I was always craving sugar. I was a fitness instructor also for 19 years, and I, you know, talk the talk. You know, you don't need supplementation. I was against it. You know, just eat healthy, but yet I was taking ibuprofen every day. I had a lot of aches all over and those kind of things. So when I realized how good I felt, you know, about 3 months later, I'm like, wow, the only thing I've changed is, you know, these 3 supplements. I started with the triplex too. That's what all of us started with. That is our number 1 selling holistic system that aligns, you know, to just help with, like I said, inflammation, gut health, and blood sugar stability. Now, I never thought blood sugar stability is something that I would need. My mom was type 2 diabetic, you know, I associated that with diabetes. And our pink drink addresses that. It has chromium polynicotine that actually helps balance the blood sugar, you know, through plant-based. So, because chromium is an essential element that we all are lacking because it comes from our soil. A lot of us are, I guess, not all. But how come I haven't had one headache since I started? It's amazing. I haven't really probably taken 3 naps in 5.5 years, and I was a napper too. I mean, on weekends, it was for sure. I'd wake up and think, oh, I'll get to nap today, or I just woke up tired all the time, and that's a blessing. And not craving crap. All of a sudden, I'm craving healthy foods, and my tummy issues went away. My elimination issues went away. The burning on my skin went away. Everything got better. And why is that? Because I was putting a lot of, you know, Band-Aids on my symptoms rather than getting to the root cause. And our products, especially our triplex, is the main one that we start with usually if you have a lot of symptoms like we're describing, where your body is telling you something's off. So when we should all have about 85% good gut bacteria and 15% bad. And what happens is our gut health gets compromised very easily. Sometimes we are actually, you know, if our moms have poor gut health, guess what? We get that gift too. So sometimes, you know, see cradle cap on children. That's, you know, tells you it's poor gut health. Like I always had, this sounds gross, but fungus in my big toe, my right toe. And I taught fitness class about once every 3 months. It would fall off. Really gross, yes. But I never associated that with my gut health. I just thought I got my dad's toes, you know. So that, it's so nice to look at my toes. And it looks so pretty. And that went away. So gut health is acne. You know, if you have poor gut health, you know, we should have a healthy gut, like I said. But when that gets compromised off because of processed foods, antibiotics is the number 1 reason, because 1 round of antibiotics, although they're very necessary, right? We know we need those. It does deplete your good gut bacteria. So what happens is everything just gets off balance, and it's called gut dysbiosis or leaky gut. So we start with a healthy gut. We're supposed to have healthy. When we have a healthy gut, you know, our body isn't screaming symptoms at us. We're not popping ibuprofen. We're not taking Pepsid. We're not getting sick a lot. Like my sinus infections went away. Everything that I used to deal with all the time. And so I just will never go back to not taking our triplex. And then I take a lot of other products too. But, you know, also, you know, weight management is another sign of poor gut health. You know, pain, you know, the start of all disease is actually, or the heart of every order and disorder is inflammation. And that's what four of our products really address, and to get to the root. And of course, inflammation can be caused by the foods we eat also. What's at the end of your fork is information that goes into your body, and either your body likes it or it doesn't. So we don't say this is the end all. We say our products are a tool to get you healthy from the inside out. And why is it that I had tried so many other things and sugar was always stronger than my willpower, or carbs were stronger than my willpower? Now, that's what I noticed right away. I could go in the grocery store, even after teaching a fitness class, no supper, starving. I could walk by the candy, not want the Reese's peanut butter cups. That was weird for me because I always thought, oh, I taught a fitness class, I can have that. Not saying we should do that at all, but that was, my body was craving that. And now I cook differently, I eat differently. It's just been such a blessing. And health-wise, the people that it's affected, it's just been such a blessing. So if you're thinking about giving these products a try, whoever invited you or sent you this, if it's a recording, just really give it 60 days. When our body, gut health is compromised, it takes longer to heal than it does to treat. So for every year you've had an issue, it takes about 3 months to heal. So you need to give yourself time. Also, another thing to think about is, when our body gets off, our gut health is off kilter, and our magnesium gets zapped, because for every gram of sugar, it takes 54 molecules of magnesium to process it. So think about that. And the average American consumes way too much sugar, and child and, male, female. And so when that's depleted, guess what? It takes the magnesium from our bones. And so it's just a vicious cycle. When that happens, then too, serotonin is created in your gut. And if you're magnesium deficient, that's an essential essential element of getting your serotonin created, and then when that isn't created, then your melatonin can't be either. So how many people end up getting anxiety and depression and then can't sleep? It all is pretty related. So that's why so many people start and they can sleep better. They have energy all day, but yet they don't have the shakes. Our products are all aligned, like I said, clean. Our pink drink is non-caffeinated. Our active, which Megan talked about, is a little bit of caffeine, but it's natural caffeine, so you don't have the jitters. And we have protein shakes that are also complement our line of products. And we have a kids microbiome drink now too. My granddaughter called me, FaceTimed me last night. She's running out. Grandma, you gotta bring them. There's only 2 left. She said, I go to the bathroom better when I drink it. So it works. This has extra omegas in it. It has choline and lutein and omega-3 in here. So this helps improve the gut microbiome for children. We have a children's vitamin that has a probiotics in it also. And our multivitamins are amazing. We have the collagen, which Karen talked about. And yeah, I just hope that, I forgot about Metaburn. I better talk about Metaburn, right? Metaburn is, I take 2 a day. It's a thermogenic. It helps your adrenal fatigue, thyroid, but also helps burn the fat around your middle. About 150 calories you'll burn more with this a day, and yet you don't get the jitters either. So that's another great product. And for weight loss, we have Block and Balance that blocks 48% of your sugars and carbs. They are a little bit different, so whoever invited you can kind of work out which products you need. And right now I'm going to show you this $10 I have, because guess what? To enroll as an ambassador for a whole year to get wholesale prices and get paid on your products, it's $10. So think about how fast you spend $10. Put yourself first, like Karen talked about. It's not expensive. It's about prioritizing your health. So thank you. Oh, I didn't even talk. I was supposed to talk about my business testimony too, right? A little bit. So I will do that. So when I started, I just kind of started telling friends, And then I shared on social media, and I was so scared to share. I remember it sat there for a long time, but I did not want a business. But I was so passionate about telling people about what it did for me. And then I got passionate and just kept on for 5 years. 4 years later, I hit what's called Emerald in our company, and that's the top tier of the company. And it's just been a blessing to say it's our team that did that. I didn't do that. Everyone here is part of an amazing group of people that just really want everybody to feel better, do better, and just help others, help the masses. So if you're thinking of an income opportunity, people need what we have. We have a gift and we have an opportunity that you won't find for $10 investment. To share 3 people this month, you can earn $300. Share with 6 people, you can earn $600. And you get a NutriBullet. So anyway, we have the best culture, and just met some of the most amazing people on this journey, and that's been the best part. So all are a blessing. So thank you. I think I covered everything.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for sharing your stories, and everyone watching, go ahead and share it again. Share a watch party so more people can hear these awesome stories of health and wellness. And like we've said before, if you know somebody that is sharing this watch party, or comment on their video, or message them so you can ask your questions. We'd love to help you on your health journey to feeling your best. We should feel our best, you know. So thank you so much, and we hope that you guys have a great evening.